Well, basically, for my class, we're doing this like community outreach program where we're supposed to interview someone from the community and learn a little bit more. So
okay, cool.
Thank you again.
Not a problem.
Okay. Could you just tell me a little bit about your program and what you guys do?
Okay. Basically, we are a residential ministry.
Okay.
We bring in young women with their kids, if they have kids, that are struggling in something or they need some help to get their lives on track. And so they live here, and we do all kinds of things with them to help them. We're Christian, so that's a big part of what we're doing, is teaching them how to live their lives in a godly way, which would result in better outcomes for them. And then we'd have parenting classes, financial classes. They meet once a week with a life coach on their own personal stuff. And we're working with them to develop goals. So if they haven't got their GED, they'll go to school and get that. If they want to go to college, we can get them started in that. And if they need to get a job, then we'll help them get whatever needs to be in order to do that. So it's very individualized, but basically we're just trying to get them stabilized so that they can lead a normal, successful life. Most of them are coming from really horrible situations and just haven't had the structure to know how to live life well. So basically that's what we're doing, is just mentoring them and teaching them the things they need to know to be able to make good choices for themselves and their kids. From myself, as one of the founders, the reason we started it was kind of a alternative to children being taken away from their parents in foster care, but working with these moms so that they could keep their kids.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. So
that's really cool. So how long have you guys been around?
The first girls moved in April 2008. So 7 years.
7 years. Okay. Do you guys partner with any other businesses or in the community or any other places?
We have relationships with lots of agencies. They know we're here, so they'll refer clients to us, and then of course we refer our clients to them as necessary. So nothing like official partnerships, but relationships basically.
I saw, I think on the website that Shiloh has several different, is it are they branches?
Right. What I described to you is our main one that most people know about is the Home for Girls. We also have a pregnancy center.
Okay.
Which actually existed before the home did. And it's for women who are pregnant and need some help as far as making decisions about, we're pro-life, so we're hoping they choose life for their children, and then helping them figure out what, help them if they want to keep the baby, do whatever we can to help them. If they want to give the baby up for adoption, help facilitate that, direct them to people who can help them to that, with that. And then we do a lot with those clients just to try to build relationships with them and help them in whatever ways they can. They're welcome to come to the classes we offer for our residential clients. They can come once a week and get just talk to somebody who will help them and try to mentor them and help them work through their issues, whatever they might be, and help them maybe find some resources that they might not know exist.
Okay.
And then they can also get items for their babies, like free diapers and formula and clothes
really nice,
and stuff like that. Then we also have a little house next door that can house one homeless family at a time.
Oh, wow.
So that happens too. So it's just one at a time. Need a lot more, but but it's something. So
yeah, you guys seem like you're really helping, and
I think so. I hope so.
I used to volunteer at a place in Tulsa, Oklahoma that was called the Catholic Charities, and they had a program very similar to this.
Right. There's a Catholic Charities here in Emporia.
Okay.
And we have a great relationship with them.
Yeah.
They refer people, but once again, when we find out somebody who needs the things that they offer, then we can refer them to them.
Do you usually find the women that you help, or do they usually come to you, or?
Well, we don't really do anything to find them, other than just they find us through the internet. They find us through just people knowing that we exist and referring them. They kind of, they just basically find out through word of mouth. Now, like the pregnancy center, they'll put brochures out in the high school. And,
okay.
Maybe the health department. I don't work in pregnancy centers, so I'm not exactly sure where all they do that. But I know they put brochures out in different places. But a lot, like the residential clients, we're almost always full. So it's not like we're trying to bring more in because we're full.
Yes.
But they find us through lots of different ways. Enough people know that we're here that they just refer people. We get a lot of people from out of the state by just internet stuff, or there's some ministries that we work with that know what we do and they'll refer.
Okay.
So,
how many women can you usually keep?
We can
or families, I guess.
Yeah, it's families, and so it very much depends on how many children are coming with them. We've had up to 6, and we're probably about to have, usually 5 are full, but sometimes we can do some creative arrangements with rooms to squeeze in one more, and I think that's about to happen again. So usually we have 5, and occasionally we have 6.
Okay.
So.
And how long do they usually stay here?
It varies quite a bit. We ask them to make a 6-month commitment because we think, to have a lasting change, it's going to take at least that long.
Oh, yeah.
But that varies completely. I mean, they could leave at any time if they don't like it. If something happens and they want to leave, they can leave.
Yeah.
But some of them stay up to 3 years.
Wow.
We've had a couple. We didn't think it would be like that, but, different situations. Our goal is that they can successfully live on their own after they leave, and so there's a lot that goes into that. So just that's what we do. We don't really worry about how long it takes, and just let it work itself out organically for each person.
Okay.
So
that's great. Let's see. What about volunteers? Do you guys need volunteers?
Always. We run completely by volunteers. Nobody gets paid. It doesn't cost anything for the clients to live here. It's completely free to them, and nobody who gets paid who works here. So everything we do is done by volunteers. Okay. So everything from maintenance to childcare to working directly with the clients, everything is, the bookkeeper, she does that for free. So we always need volunteers.
That's
we especially need childcare volunteers. That's a big need.
Okay.
So that's the thing we're probably usually looking for the most and having the biggest problem filling that hole. Sometimes, occasionally we need more people to help actually to work directly with the clients, but at the moment we're in good shape with that. So. Okay.
I'd be interested in helping. I'm an elementary ed major at the school, and I work in Emporia Childcare also. So.
Oh, really?
I've got a lot of experience.
Fantastic. Well, I'll give you an application.
Okay. My schedule's kind of weird sometimes, but I'd love to help whenever,
The main times we need the childcare is Tuesday evenings and Saturday evenings. Okay. So any piece of that you could help with,
I think Tuesday,
Like on Tuesdays, we have a young lady doing it now every Tuesday, but she's a senior and she's in high school. And so I'm not sure if she's going to do it after she's about to graduate, So, and then she's also busy, so there's several times she can't do it. And I know she's going to college out of the city next year, so definitely we're going to need it then. And then the Saturday one is always the hardest
I imagine.
To fill. Both of them, they're both from, the Tuesday one's from 6 o'clock to 8:30.
Okay, let's see. Okay.
And the Saturday one is from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So we're always, especially Saturday. I mean, we can use it on Tuesdays too, even just to help her, but she's been pretty stable, and almost every Tuesday. And then the Saturday one, we tend to have more kids too, so it's nice to have more than one person. So, I'll give you an application.
I'd love to help. I mean, I helped at the Catholic Charities in Tulsa when I was in high school, and I really enjoyed doing that.
That would be a huge blessing to us.
And it sounds like you guys really have an awesome program, and
I think so.
You're doing a lot of good for the community. So,
yeah, that'd be hugely helpful.
yeah, I'd love to help if I can.
Our kids, of course, they're not really difficult, but most of them are coming from difficult situations, and so depending on how long they've been around here, they get a lot more calm the longer they're here. Yes. but sometimes they have, sometimes all kids have issues, but they might be a little bit more prone. But mostly they're precious. So.